So anyway, I can read it to you. It says, searching for probable word the, 5 hits, and it found 5 places. Then I tried probable word space which on space, said no hits. Searching for probable word that, 1 hit. Then I said, put in the word that, because, all right, and that caused a less than sign, a 9, and a minus sign to come in. A hyphen is conceivable, but the less than sign isn't very good. So then it says backtracking to level 0. Okay, then I looked for the again and started to insert the, and I inserted as many thes as I could, and I started getting garbage. Okay, so that was the initial thing, and I wasn't getting too far. But a few minutes later, let's see. Let's see what finally happened. A few minutes later, I got to the following. Let's see if we can look at that and see what. So it doesn't look like anything very promising yet. Okay, let's take a look at the end thing here, where I tried for a period and a capital THE. I was thinking that the might occur at the beginning of a sentence. I was also trying to put myself in the mind of the Bronte style, if I could remember it, but I wasn't doing too well. But I got a period and a capital THE, but the previous letter was a capital W. Not too good, and I got an asterisk in this message too. However, there were some other things that had popped up sort of just at random, and one of them was king, K-I-N-G, period. See, the K is up here at the end of the line there, and I-N-G there at the end. And I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute now, this might be talking about royalty, something, you know, like that. Anyway, I had king with a period at the end, and then.
Is it a capital K?
No, unfortunately.
It could be making or something.
It could be making or thinking, right? And it has an O, something K-I-N-G, period. Yeah. I have a carriage return line feed sitting in there, and then it says, but this period is a the and a U, and then there was an and an REC looking up there, and LK. Anyway, I decided at this point to start all over, and I liked the capital THE business, and so I was trying a few hypotheses here. Let's see what this one gives us now. So I've put in walk. I thought if it's going to have an LK in it, it might be walk. And it got no hits. So I tried it without spaces, and I still got no hits. So I decided to give that up. Then this. Let's see. Am I going to get king? Carriage return. Look for CK. That didn't seem to do any good. Oh wait, I'm still not getting anywhere on this one. I tried kingly, I got no hits. I got king and got 1 hit. I tried no king and got no hits. And I tried so, and that seemed to lead me into a dead end, actually. Okay. Now, but where was the moment that it somehow something seemed to work? Oh, okay. I think it starts to happen here. So let's take this is now I've okay. Started to I found a place where it looked like it was comma space and. And that occurs right in here, comma space and then it looked like I have another space in there with a 6-letter word with an A. So let me put that in big letters. Comma, and, space, then it was unknown, A, unknown, H-E, unknown, space. And then these are unknown here. So, okay, so these are the, to be filled in, but I have a space at the end there, and a comma and. Now all of a sudden something, what do you think, Marianne?
I was thinking about gathered, but
Rather.
she said
And
father.
gather. And what? Father? Yes.
The letter before the H is certainly a T anyway.
Yeah, so we look, this looks like a T, and then we have gather, rather, father. Okay.
The last one could be an R then.
The what?
The last unknown's probably R.
Probably are, okay. Okay,
Or
right.
it could be an S, like bashed or something.
It could, that's very interesting, what?
It could be an S before the H, like the word bashed.
Oh, yeah, right. Bash,
Or
right.
dash.
Round-headed.
Okay, right. However, combining with the comma and the and, I was thinking that probably it would say and rather something or other. That's, you know, it's modifying, giving more description about the other. And so I tried rather, and I got a hit there. And so let's see. In fact, I got 2 hits on rather. And the nice thing is that yeah, here it is. I got two hits on rather, and the first one also showed me a semicolon right before it. So it turned up a semicolon for all, you know, and then rather in the first line. Again, that was pretty good confirmation of you know, typical. You can imagine a Bronte writing a book, you know, saying rather something or other, you know, because this kind of a punctuation. She's describing something. This is literature, after all. Right? So, and so then let's continue on here. It was something like this, and rather, then the next word was unknown, O-R, 4 unknowns, and I guess I had a carriage return line feed at that point right here. Okay, so rather something or something else. Okay, well anyway, I was getting some idea that we got a descriptive passage going on in there. Okay, now so we had so let's go back to Kathy and see if you can put rather into your is there a way for you to do that?
At the moment I don't have the facility where you can just guess a word and ask the program to try and find all the possible places to put it in. That's one of the things that I'm going to go over afterwards and add, okay?
Okay.
So guessing that you have to guess possible places for it.
Okay. I would have to list rather and then tell you where to put it?
That's right. You
Okay.
can say add the word rather, and then you have to say, okay, put it in space 1, put it in space 2, and so on.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
We could go through and try that with a few spaces, or.
Yeah. Well, why not try to put rather in there anyway? Do you have this? It took me a little while to count exactly where it is. Looks like about.
You can give coordinates for. Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. No, I went in terms of hits. In other words, see if the message, you know, if I had a 2 hits, I would say put it in place of the first hit or something like that. But that's only still one of many ways to do it. Let me explain. Okay, I can count up and find the first rather. because I can find this comma and rather also. That'd be easy because this is 256, 128, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It looks like at 140 I've got it is where this comma is here.
So you want a comma and a 100?
And rather, yeah, just to see if that brings anything else into your thing. There was another thing right at the beginning that was
I'm not sure if that's the right place. When I tried to put that in 140, I get an invisible character error with the comma.
Okay, well, try 139 and 141.
Well, did you retract all that other?
Yeah, you got to retract the other stuff. Better go back to.
To go back, I can't just go back and retract everything at the moment without.
Oh.
I can start the program again.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what the B did.
No, the
Oh.
B just says start looking for letter pairs from the beginning. It doesn't
Oh, I
understand
see.
what you've already got there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well. I think just start over then.
Okay.
We can remember that we found people and good and.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Okay. Now on this one, there was something that came up as I put in the word rather. On the first line, I got a comma and then an unknown, and then a Y and an unknown, and a T, and then a bunch of unknowns. Okay. Yet. Right? Lest we forget, whatever, yeah. So it looked like a comma followed by a yet would be another thing going in with the style of the stuff that we already know. Okay, so as you learn more about the author's style, then of course then the conjectures start coming faster. But that's right. So the yet started to intrude itself there, and so I looked for a yet followed by a space. And I found 2 hits, but not in the place I thought I was going to get. But it turned out that it was yet followed by a carriage return. So this was a space, this was a yet, and this was a carriage return line feeder. And that was consistent. And that was, by the way, I do have a number here. It's 139, Kathy. It tells me in position 139. So the comma was in 139 instead of 140.
So
Sorry.
comma.
And rather.
Comma and rather, yeah. Oh, good. I got enough data to actually give you some stuff now. So you want to put the rather in the same thing? How come you couldn't do it all together?
I can only put 20 characters in one word.
Oh, okay.
One word. And I didn't type it all. I didn't want to get.
All right, so rather goes in 145, also in 25. Okay, now we got an O there, as I mentioned, and the R should come in somehow too, maybe.
Whereabouts was the second rather?
25.
It's 25.
Oh wait, this is a 14, it's not a rather.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I typed A instead of W.
Oh, okay. So this is a, I'm sorry,
So I put the R for the rather in. Okay?
yeah, the R for the rather goes in,
You said 120.
in 25 rather.
Okay, so the R goes there. So
R goes in
space-
position 25 and also in 145.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I had yet Okay, now let's see what.
I can see the Y. It's on the second line.
All right.
It's the Y. So I put yet in there.
Yeah, let's try yet and a carriage return line feed, starting in position 51.
I can't enter the carriage return line feed as part of entering a word. I have to enter them
Okay.
separately as characters, so I'll do it that way.
Okay.
Whereabouts was that?
The carriage return line feed?
Yeah.
Well, yet was 51, so this would be 50. Yet was 51 and carriage return line feed was 54.
You had space yet, which means I started at 50
Right.
here.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so we see that we've got, semicolon rather, comma yet, and rather, and so on. Now, a G has popped up.
Do you want me to add the line feed now, or do you want me to?
Yeah. Well, take what we got. So I'm hoping that this practice this indicates some of the things that you'll be working on as you develop your high-speed programs for next Monday's competition. Be
So that's
sure.
another carriage return in there? End of line 4.
Yeah. You see.
Okay, so I'll put a line feed in after.
Right. We can assume that comes in there. Is that an IG?
Ziggy's back.
Ziggy is coming back again?
Persistent chat.
Yeah. Yeah, we got an IG, blank, 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 comma.
Right. No. Right.
No,
Ignore.
go IG
Sites.
blank, blank,
Oh, blank, blank, E, comma. Mm-hmm.
Ignore.
No.
Okay, and then knowing exactly how big a word that
The
is.
other thing you can do is to write it, instead of having that in that notation, you can write it just as text, so it comes out. Okay, it doesn't. On this terminal, it doesn't work very well. On the terminal that I was using,
Mhm.
it gives you underscores for the letters you don't know yet, and just
Yeah.
writes the others as they are. It doesn't put them in this two-letter notation.
Yeah, you're going through sale, that's one of the problems there, yeah. Okay, so now the rest of the, so anyway, here we have enough coming in now to look as though we're getting somewhere toward the message and we're getting something into the style. And it seems that we're going to have two kinds of issues. One is to get an initial wedge, and then after that is going to be the end game type of a problem. Be sure that you think of both phases for the final thing. We've looked primarily at the initial exploration, so something like being able to put in a word anywhere or something like that, to find out where all words go, to look for some kind of probability, maybe connecting with frequency of text, exclusion. These might all be points that would help for the final thing. Now remember, on Thursday is our special guest lecture by Professor Khan from the Art Department. We're quite fortunate to have this. And also, well, he's excited about giving it, and so be sure not to miss this one coming up on Thursday. After which, of course, Monday is the big competition. Okay, See you all.
Let's set up these times here.